I was reading some kind of scale that my friend Bob Morton in college gave to me, and he said, enthusiasm, it's at the top of the scale. And another friend used to say, there's 5 critical things in living well, and PMA, positive mental attitude, really one of the important things. And I found that I didn't always come from this place, we can talk about that, but having a positive mental, choosing to believe that things can work out, creates the headroom, creates the possibility within which things can work out. They don't always work out as you imagine, but not believing they can work out means you discard possibilities as they show up. There's the old tale about the guy in the flood. It's like flood water's coming in his house. Sheriff comes by and he says, "You ought to get now." It says, "No, no, no. God will provide." It's like up to the windows. He's like, sheriff comes by in the boat. "You better get out now." It's like, "No, no. God will provide." Half of the helicopter comes by. "No, no. I don't. God." He goes to heaven. Says, "I thought you would provide, God." And the God goes, "I sent you the sheriff, I sent you the boat, I sent the helicopter, where were you?" It's like, so there's a way in which you need to take advantage of the opportunities that show up, but if you don't believe it's even possible, so having the belief that it is possible, having joy, having enthusiasm, I find that my whole life expands. Somebody says like, "Oh, I say, "Great, they give me some bad news. Oh, their mom's not doing well, they're dying." Oh, I go, "Great." And they go, "What?" Some people think I'm just weird and they're so locked into where they are. Great, I'm happy to not be visible, to not show up as somebody that those people want to get closer to, they want to talk to. But the people who kind of get my reputation, or they feel, they see my smile, they go, "What are you so happy for?" It's like, well, the universe is unfolding as naturally as it should. It's like, are you taking 100% responsibility for the situation you've created? Well, might there be some way this might be working out for good? I mean, there's a whole story of the Zen of like the horses come through and it's the army. It's like, is that good or is that bad? Well, it might be good, might be bad. If you leave the possibilities open that things might work out, they tend to work out a lot better. That's my philosophy. And I didn't always come from here. I started from like 16-year-old. Why do anybody need friends? Everything. And it didn't get me anywhere. I kept seeing that I was going downhill. I kept waiting for the universe to kind of show up and give me gifts. It's like, I deserve better than this. I deserve kindness. I deserve intelligence. I deserve gifts of abundance. And I came from this place of like, I deserve better than this. And they say, you should believe that you deserve better than this, right? I did that. That's like, that's the critical change in my life came from saying, if you want to give respect, you want to get respect, you have to give respect. If you want intelligence to be given, you have to offer that to other people. Somebody says, I'm poor, I'm supposed to take a rich guy out to lunch and pay for his lunch? What's up with that? It's like, yeah. It's like, if you want something that Gandhi's saying, it's like, be the change that you want to see in the world, that glosses over the really hard grab you in the throat of like, I'm poor and I'm supposed to give my money away in order to be abundant. It's really kind of like this, it's not intuitively obvious how this is going to work. I'll tell you what my example was. I got little glass marbles from this high-end flower shop, $6 for a bag of them, and I would wrap them up in tissue paper with little purple threads, and I would have a little hand, and I'd say, "Would you like a gift?" And I had like this enthusiastic voice in my, $6, and it says, "Yes," and I say, "What's this? It's a gift." And open it up, this little tissue, little purple yarn around it. I say, "Look at this clear marble, little bubbles." And I say, "What's that?" It says, "It's a map of the universe with stars included." They're like, they kind of take a step back, but they could see my enthusiasm. And I'm sure a lot of people I gave those marbles to thought, this is a really wild, great. But it's like, years later, I'm giving out stickers of the earth. I'm the founder of Earth Seals, right?